You've probably heard of Ozempic. It's commonly used to help lower blood sugar levels in people with type 2 diabetes. However, it has another use, a weight loss tool. It has made the drug extremely popular in the high obesity populations such as the United States, where weight loss is a major struggle. Ozempic helps with weight loss by reducing appetite and slowing digestion. It mimics the natural hormone called glucagon like peptide 1 or GLP-1. It mimics a hormone that signals fullness to the brain, slows digestion similar to bariatric surgery, interacts with a part of the brain that suppresses appetite. Around 7 million Americans now take a GLP-1 drug, and Morgan Stanley estimates that by 2035, the number of U.S. users could expand to 24 million. That's more than double the number of vegetarians and vegans in America, with ample room to balloon from there. More than 100 million American adults are obese, and the drugs may eventually be rolled out with people without diabetes or obesity and seem to tame addictions beyond food, appearing to make cocaine, alcohol, and cigarettes more resistible. For many people in the U.S., it has been a godsend for them trying to lose weight. It, of course, has not been without its controversy. Those trying to lose weight have taken up the supply of the drug away from those who need it for its primary use, managing type 2 diabetes. But there is something much worse on the horizon for the drug: capitalism. You see, the problem is that this drug is cutting into the profits of the food industry. Walmart's chief executive in the United States, John Furner, has actually complained that GLP medication is causing people to put less food in their carts. The New York Times reported that sales are down in sweet baked goods and snacks, and the industry is weathering a downturn. By one market research firm's estimate that food and drink innovations in 2024 reached an all-time nadir, with fewer new products coming out than ever before. The great thing is that this drug doesn't just cut down on your total food intake. It also changes the type of food that you want to eat. People who take the drug are reporting enjoying the taste of regular unprocessed fresh fruit and vegetables more than ultra-processed refined sugar-based foods. Some have even told the New York Times reporter that junk food no longer tastes like food to them. This is great if you're trying to live healthy. Not so much if you're trying to sell junk food. Health-conscious living has always been an obstacle for capitalist profits. In 1996, PepsiCo produced a line of potato chips with 0 calories in them. What was the secret? They had a fat substitute called olestra. This was an indigestible, meaning it passed through your system, but it also impeded the absorption of essential vitamins. Oh, and it caused fecal incontinence. Now, olestra is used to paint decks and lubricate power tools. Companies discovered that louder crunching chips caused people to eat more of them. This caused the companies to amplify the crunching noise made when eating them. Artificial sweeteners were created to amplify sweetness hundreds of times past natural sugars would be capable of producing. Junk food manufacturers altered the structure of salt crystals to accelerate the speed at which they were absorbed into chemical pathways that signal saltiness, to make the taste more intense. Well, people cutting down on junk food isn't going to cut it for capitalism. The profit margins of junk food companies aren't just going to suffer because you want to be healthy. The whole food industry is dependent on you being unhealthy, which is why a company called Madison is in the process of making GLP-1 optimized products. That's right. Junk foods that would bypass the health effects of Ozempic and similar drugs and re-trigger the addictive mechanisms in your body. Yes, getting people re-addicted to junk food. Capitalism, by its own necessity, is literally trying to get you addicted to junk food that will kill you so that they can fill their pockets. If they don't do this, they'll go out of business. Isn't the real market mechanism here that they should switch to industries, to healthier foods? Isn't this how the market is supposed to work? Instead, it's just straight up trying to kill you. What's important here is to recognize that this is not some aberrant behavior. This is not some CEO just acting in an unethical way to make money. This is the very mechanism of capitalism itself. This is its internal logic. This is how it functions. This is what it's supposed to do. This is what it does. This is what it can only do. It can't do anything else. It is not going to deliberately make itself unprofitable. There is no just saying this is something that we can just regulate. I guess in theory you could just regulate, but then you would destroy an entire industry and you would cause all kinds of negative effects across the economy by doing so, which is a problem that would not exist in socialism, because deliberately creating unhealthy foods, deliberately getting people addicted to junk food is something that would not happen. So you can't just sit there and use the usual liberal line of, oh, we'll just regulate it and then therefore this will never happen, or this isn't a real problem anymore kind of thing. It is. This is caused by capitalism itself. There is no claiming that it's not. This is the very real deep core essence of the system and how utterly inhuman it actually is and how detrimental to human life it really is. Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.